Who was the man behind the iconic Superman character in the 1950s? That's a question that has fascinated many over the decades. The answer is George Reeves, a man who, despite his fame and success, remained an enigma to many. Born on a chilly day in a quaint town in Iowa, Reeves would grow up to become an American icon, forever remembered for bringing the comic book hero Superman to life on the small screen in the television series Adventures of Superman. His portrayal of the Man of Steel made him a household name in the 1950s, cementing his place in the annals of popular culture. Yet, his life was not all about bright lights and applause. His untimely and controversial death at the age of 45, under mysterious circumstances, added a tragic layer to his story. Our journey starts in a small town in Iowa, where our hero was born. Born on January 5, 1914 in Woolstock, Iowa, George Reeves was destined for greatness. The son of a hard-working family, George was imbued with a sense of determination and grit from an early age. As he grew, so did his dreams that would take him far beyond the quiet, rural confines of Woolstock. A pivotal moment came when the Reeves family decided to move west to California. This move opened up a new world of opportunities for young George, a world that was a far cry from the farmlands of Iowa. It was in the Golden State that George's love for acting began to blossom. He started to tread the boards in high school, honing his craft and embracing every opportunity that came his way. From the humble beginnings of high school productions, George's passion for acting grew. He continued performing on stage in college, captivating audiences with his charisma and natural talent. Little did he know his love for acting would soon catapult him into stardom. George Reeves, the man who would become Superman, took his first steps in the world of acting in college. From the stages of school productions to the glamorous world of Hollywood, George was no stranger to the limelight. His passion for performing led him to the grand stages of California, where he began to carve out a niche for himself in the film industry. His journey was not without its struggles. George grappled with minor roles, ones that barely scratched the surface of his talent, but he persevered. He knew that each part was a stepping stone, an opportunity to learn and grow as an actor. Every character he portrayed, no matter how insignificant, played a role in shaping the actor he would become. But life wasn't just about acting for George. In the midst of his burgeoning career, he found love. In 1940, he married Eleanor Needles. Their decade together was marked by shared dreams and mutual support, their bonds strengthening even as George continued to chase his passion on the silver screen. Then, in the early 50s, came the breakthrough, the role that would change his life forever: Superman. The casting call was like a beacon, a chance for George to showcase his true potential, and he seized it. As he donned the iconic suit, he wasn't just playing a character, he was becoming an icon. Superman was more than a role. It was an embodiment of hope and heroism, a symbol that resonated with people across the nation. The television series Adventures of Superman aired from 1952 to 58, catapulting George into the limelight like never before. People didn't just see George Reeves, they saw Superman, the hero who could fly, the champion of truth and justice. The man behind the cape had become a national phenomenon. As he donned the cape and stepped into character, George Reeves became a national celebrity. His journey from the humble stages of college productions to the pinnacle of fame is a testament to his resilience and determination. And even as he soared high as Superman, George Reeves remained grounded. This was the era when the small screen was starting to rival the silver one in terms of influence and reach. And at the heart of it was Reeves, donning the iconic red cape and the S-shield, embodying the Man of Steel for millions of viewers across the nation. Reeves' portrayal of Superman was more than just the embodiment of a comic book hero. It was a symbol of hope and strength in a time when the world was caught in the grip of the Cold War, and the threat of nuclear annihilation hung heavy in the air. His Superman was a beacon of light, a symbol of incorruptible goodness that resonated with both children and adults alike. But Reeves's fame was not confined to the television screen. He became a regular fixture at charity events, parades, and public appearances. He was not just playing Superman, he was living the role, becoming an ambassador of goodwill and a role model for the younger generation. The success of the series catapulted Reeves's career to new heights. His face was on lunchboxes, comic books, and toys. Yet as much as the fame brought him recognition and adoration, it also began to typecast him. Reeves found himself inextricably linked with the Man of Steel, his identity intertwined with that of his on-screen persona. He yearned for more diverse roles, for the opportunity to showcase his acting prowess beyond the cape and the suit. But the shadow of Superman loomed large, casting a long and all-encompassing shadow over his career. At the age of 45, George Reeves' life was cut short in a tragic and controversial incident. In the early hours of June 16, 1959, Reeves was found lifeless in his Benedict Canyon home in Los Angeles. A gunshot had ended his life. A grim conclusion to the story of a man who had flown into our hearts as Superman. His body was discovered upstairs, his room awash in a haunting silence that belied the charm and vitality he had exuded in life. The circumstances of his death were shrouded in mystery. The official cause was ruled a suicide, but not everyone was convinced. The fact that no fingerprints were found on the gun raised eyebrows and sparked speculation. Theories began to swirl, painting a picture far removed from the straightforward narrative of self-inflicted demise. Some suggested that Reeves' death was not a suicide, but a cold-blooded murder. A woman scorned, a love triangle, a sinister plot. These were the elements of an alternate narrative that emerged. Reeves had been engaged in a tumultuous relationship with Toni Mannix, the wife of a powerful Hollywood figure, Eddie Mannix. Could there have been foul play involved? Or was it an accidental shooting, a tragic misstep in a moment of high tension? Despite the swirling theories and continued speculation, no concrete evidence has ever surfaced to definitively prove one theory over another. The case was closed, but the questions remained. The truth of that fateful night, it seems, died with George Reeves. Even as the mystery of his death continues to intrigue us, it is the man himself we remember. The man behind the cape, the man who brought Superman to life, the man who, despite his personal struggles, left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. His untimely death left a void in the hearts of his fans and a mystery that still remains unsolved. Reeves is interred at Mountain View Cemetery and Mausoleum in Altadena, California. In 1960, Reeves was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on Hollywood Boulevard for his contributions to the TV industry. George Reeves rose to become an icon, a beacon of hope clad in red and blue. Forever immortalized as Superman, George Reeves became a symbol of strength, justice, and the American way. Reeves's portrayal of the Man of Steel became a defining point in television history. His Superman was not just a superhero, but a character of depth and humanity. He brought the comic book hero to life in a way that resonated with audiences of all ages. His charm and charisma, coupled with the earnestness he brought to the role, endeared him to millions. Reeves' Superman was a hero people could look up to and believe in. The impact of Reeves's portrayal of Superman was profound. It set the stage for the superheroes we see on our screens today. His performance laid the groundwork for future actors taking on the mantle of this iconic character. Reeves' Superman became a blueprint, a standard to strive for in the portrayal of comic book heroes, but George Reeves was more than just Superman. He was a talented actor who brought a unique charm and depth to every role he played. And while his career was cut tragically short, his influence in the industry can still be seen today. Despite the controversy surrounding his death, Reeves's legacy continues to endure and his memory lives on in the hearts of fans worldwide. George Reeves's story is a testament to the power of determination, talent, and a little bit of luck. His journey from a small town in Iowa to the heights of Hollywood fame is a story of triumph and tragedy coupled with an enduring legacy. And with that, we conclude this entry into the Pantheon. Thank you for watching.